Comic book fans out there, recently Class Comics released a one-shot comic book starring one of my favorite characters in the Class Comics universe. This is Zahn, the Son of Winter. The comic book that he's in is called Zahn, the Games of Triska. This is written by Patrick Fillion and it's illustrated by Adam Graphite. This issue is exclusively a PDF file that you can only download directly from Class Comics itself. It is also, like I said, a one-shot issue, but it does play in the overall storyline with what's going on with Zahn. If you're unaware about the backstory of Zahn, he is a character that has elemental ice powers. He's quite powerful. However, in this storyline, his powers have been stripped. They would have to do that because he's being forced into a competition where he's fighting in the Games of Triska. King Lufus is the ruler of this land, and he's forcing Zahn to be their champion to fight up against Rakkh, the Accursed. He's from a demonic dimension, and as added incentive, if Zahn loses, 2,000 Triskan men will be taken back to this dimension and tortured. No pressure. There are 3 different competitions that the 2 of these guys have to complete. The first one is the test of speed and avoiding monsters, which they don't do too good of a job of doing. The second test is endurance, which many men would probably fall down and faint just thinking about what they would have to endure in this comic. That sounds vague, but I don't want to give away any major spoilers as to what it is. And the third and final test is the test of strength, where these guys kind of just have to go at it full force. This is a great comic book in the sense that Zahn is completely powerless and he's just a regular mortal. And even though he is being forced into this competition, he is looking on the bright side that if he does save these people from going to this hell dimension, then maybe the people of Triska will help him in his own homeland of Arda. There is a lot of sexuality taking place in this comic book, and all of it is gay. It is Class Comics, so that's to be expected. Although, to be honest, the sexuality did seem a bit more played down in this issue in comparison to a lot of other Class Comic titles. Adam Graphite is a great artist, and I like his take on Zahn. At the end of this comic, you get to see a lot of his sketches on some of the other characters that appeared in this book. You also get to see his work a bit more close up without any coloring or without any word bubbles put in there. So it's all just black and white, which is kind of cool that Class Comics has started to do this a bit more. I'm a huge fan of Zahn, particularly of all the barbarian aspects of his storyline, and also him having to fight all of these mystical beasts. And I like the idea of him being forced into being a gladiator for these people. This is a story that's been done several times in other comic books, more notably for the Hulk in the Planet Hulk storyline. Overall, great comic book, huge fan of Patrick Fillion. I'm really liking Adam Graphite's artwork as well. If you're interested in getting this comic book, you want to go to classcomics.com and you can download it from there. But that's it for now. Thank you guys for watching me in this comic book review. Be sure to check out my Patreon site, my social media sites, my websites, and everything else out there. Peace, love, namaste, and I'll see you guys later. Peace. If you're a fan of Zahn, you should check out IcemanBlue.com's website. I recently found out that he crossed over into his universe and is doing a storyline with some of his characters. That's something I have to check out myself soon.